Wife softly, almost whispering, then what are we supposed to do, Hamdan? Your father's power is absolute. He has already planned your second wedding. How do we fight against that? Hamdan exhales slowly, his grip on her hands tightening. He has already made up his mind. He cannot obey his father. He cannot let this marriage happen. But the only way to stop it is to leave before it's too late. Hamdan serious, determined, we leave before the wedding. We run. Together, she stares at him, stunned. She had feared this moment, feared what they would have to sacrifice. And yet, hearing him say it, hearing the certainty in his voice, it still feels unreal. Wife shaking her head, voice trembling. Leave. You would give up your entire life, your family, your kingdom, just to be with me, Hamdan without hesitation. Without you, none of that matters. Tears spilled down her cheeks. This is what she needed to hear. That she was not just a fleeting part of his life. That he was truly, irrevocably hers. Hamdan cups her face, pressing his forehead against hers. His voice is barely above a whisper now, filled with raw emotion. Hamdan softly, you are my wife. You are my love. And I will not let anyone take you from me. She lets out a shaky breath, her fingers gripping his shirt tightly. The fear is still there, but for the first time, hope shines through it. She nods, finally making the choice that will change everything. Wife whispering, then let's go before it's too late. Hamdan exhales in relief, pulling her into his arms. He knows the road ahead will not be easy. His father will not let them go without a fight. But none of that matters. Because for the first time, they are choosing their own fate, and no one, not even the king, can stop them. The final night in the palace, the night air is thick with tension. Hamdan and his wife sit in the dimly lit chamber, knowing this is their last night in the palace. Outside, the guards patrol as usual, unaware that the prince they serve is planning to leave forever. Hamdan's wife sits on the edge of the bed, staring at the floor, lost in thought. He watches her for a moment before speaking. Hamdan softly, you're still worried. Wife glancing at him, voice heavy with emotion, of course, I am, Hamdan. We are about to leave behind everything. How can I not be afraid? Hamdan moves closer, taking her hands gently in his. His touch is warm, reassuring, but she can still feel the weight of uncertainty pressing down on her heart. Hamdan firmly, I know this isn't easy. But do you really think staying here is an option? My father will force this marriage upon me. He will do everything in his power to erase you from my life. I will not, let that happen. Wife sighing, looking into his eyes, I don't doubt you, Hamdan. I never have. But what if he finds us? What if we never truly escape him? Hamdan's jaw tightens. He has thought about this over and over. His father is powerful, relentless, and unforgiving. But Hamdan is not a child anymore. He is not the obedient prince who bows to every command. He is a man fighting for his love. Hamdan determined, if he finds us, then I will fight. I will protect you with everything I have. I have no kingdom without you. You are my home now. Her breath catches. The sincerity in his voice shakes her. She reaches up, cupping his face, her fingers trembling slightly. Wife softly, you are my home too. Hamdan. Wherever you go, I will follow. Hamdan closes his eyes for a moment, leaning into her touch. The fear, the doubts, they still linger, but their love is stronger. They sit in silence for a while, wrapped in each other's presence, knowing this is their last night in the palace, in the life they once knew. The next morning, Hamdan is summoned to the grand hall. He knows what this is about. His father, King Mohammed, sits on his golden throne, his expression unreadable. The hall is empty except for a few trusted guards. The king doesn't need an audience for this. He simply wants obedience. King Mohammed coldly, a week from today, you will be married. The preparations are nearly complete. Your duty is not a choice, Hamdan. It is a command. Hamdan stands tall, his face betraying no emotion. But inside, his blood burns with defiance. Hamdan firmly, I told you before, father, I will not do this. King Muhammad leaning forward, voice sharp, you will do as I say. You are my son, but you are also a prince. You owe this kingdom your loyalty. Hamdan clenching his fists, I will not sacrifice my wife for the sake of power. I am not just a prince, I am a man, and I have the right to choose my own life. The king's eyes darken. For the first time, there is a flicker of anger in his expression. He stands, his presence towering over Hamdan. King Muhammad dangerously calm, you speak of love as if it is greater than duty. Do you think love will save you when you have nothing left? Do you think it will protect you when you have no kingdom, no name, no power? Hamdan doesn't flinch. He meets his father's gaze with unwavering determination. Hamdan resolute, if love is all I have left, then I will still have more than you ever did. The king's expression turns icy. The silence between them is suffocating. Then, finally, he speaks, King Muhammad, final warning, if you walk away from this, Hamdan. You are no longer my son. Hamdan's breath catches for only a second. The weight of those words should terrify him. But strangely, they don't. He has already made his choice. He bows his head slightly, his voice steady, Hamdan softly, but with finality, then so be it. Without another word, he turns and walks out, leaving behind the life that was once his. His fate is now his own to decide. That night, when the palace is quiet, Hamdan and his wife slip through the shadows. His brother has arranged everything, horses, supplies, a safe route beyond the kingdom's borders. They move quickly, every second bringing them closer to freedom. His wife grips his hand tightly, her heart pounding. She doesn't look back. Neither does he. As they ride away into the unknown, Hamdan knows this is only the beginning. His father will not let him go so easily. There will be consequences. There will be challenges. But none of it matters, because for the first time in his life, he is truly free. And he is not alone. The cold night air rushes against Hamdan's face as he rides through the desert with his wife. The rhythmic pounding of the horse's hooves is the only sound breaking the silence. The palace, his father, the life he once knew, it all fades into the darkness behind them. But ahead, uncertainty looms. His wife holds onto him tightly, her grip around his waist firm yet trembling. She doesn't speak, but Hamdan can feel her rapid heartbeat against his back. He slows the horse slightly, sensing her unease. Hamdan glancing over his shoulder, voice soft, are you all right? Wife hesitant, but honest, I still can't believe we actually left. Hamdan firmly, reassuring her, we had no choice. If we stayed, I would have lost you. That was never an option for me. She buries her face against his back, closing her eyes. She wants to believe everything will be fine, but doubt lingers. Wife whispering, where will we go, Hamdan? How far can we run before your father comes after us? Hamdan exhales, his grip tightening on the reins. He knows his father. King Muhammad will not let this go. He will send men to find them. But Hamdan has prepared for this. He will not let them be caught. Hamdan determined, we ride to the eastern border. My brother has arranged a ship waiting for us there. Once we cross the sea, we will be beyond my father's reach. She lifts her head slightly, searching his face for reassurance. She wants to trust in his plan. And yet, a deep fear lingers inside her heart. Wife softly, voicing her fear, and if he finds us before then? Hamdan turns his head slightly, his dark eyes meeting hers in the moonlight.